Hey, what's going on, people? Welcome to the video. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're doing quite well today on this beautiful, 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 beautiful day. Yeah, I hope you're doing alright. I am practicing one cycle, right? And it's really hard. Like, really hard. Really hard. So I thought I'd record a video and show you all what I've been up to. But first things first, I'm going to put my hitbox back on. And I'm going to go over here, practice one cycle. I'm coming over here, and I'm getting nine motherfucking beds because it is so hard. Alright, I'll teach you. I'll teach you if you don't know. Well, I'm too late. I'm too late. So what you gotta do is come here and figure out which way it's swooping. Which way she's swooping. And again, I'm too late. This is harder than it looks, trust me. Harder than it looks, okay? Harder than it looks. Alright, so, let's try again. Alright, so, she's swooping this way. So I'm coming in, and we're looking for the little... okay. I failed. We're looking for the little green box in the big box on the head. Alright, that's what you're doing. And again, I failed, but I was explaining myself. So, we're going to do this a few times, but I don't even think we're going to... I suck, by the way. So we're looking to bed bomb. We're looking to bed bomb. Oh, look how much damage I've done. Fair play to myself. I have successfully completed it a couple of times. I'm going to assume she's swooping this way. And I got knocked out. Right, which way? This way. Okay. Place the bed. I'm just hitting anywhere in a minute. I'm not really, like, warmed up, if you know what I mean. But I need to get this down. Because right, so basically... Let's wait. Let's reset. So basically, I did a pretty good run earlier. Like, it was an hour and 15 minutes, to be fair. But I got right to the stronghold and then died in the lava in the stronghold. It was actually hilarious. You need to go and watch the video. But yeah, I died, and I realized, like, I'm not prepared for the end fight. I'm not prepared for the fight with the Ender Dragon. So... like, this is all part of speedrunning, you know? And I need to get better at doing that. So, we'll do one more quick cycle. And I am hoping to try to beat... I'm hoping to kill the dragon on the cycle here. The one cycle. But look how little damage I've done so far. And people say you can get this done with 4 beds. Right. It's all in the aim. Look how much damage I have done, though. Half damage. That's the pass, in my opinion. Never mind the fact that it says failed in the hotbar. In the chat bar. Alright, that's a fail. Look how much damage I did to myself. We'll have one more go, and then I'll show you the other version that you can practice. Let's have 2 more goes. Swooping this side. So yeah, it's vital that you figure out which side she swoops on, because then you can see her head. That's not a bad effort. One more. Ah, that was so close. Let's see if I can actually kill her. Which way are you swooping, baby? Too early. Great shot. Great shot. No, that was so close. One more go. So yeah, in reality, damn it. In reality, I'm never going to have this many beds. And I've got to learn how to do it with 4 beds. I mean, I could have this many beds. But I figured that's going to be much more difficult. We're having another go, by the way. We're having another go. Alright, which way are you going? This way. And now. Oh, I did fuck all damage. Excuse my language. She's too low. I can't get a hit on the head. That's not bad. One more go. One more go. I'm having fun with it now. Before it was stressing me out and giving me a headache. Because it's so hard. I don't know how people do it so naturally and easily. It clearly takes a lot of practice. Whatever. But trust me, when I first started this, I was doing no damage to her. And I was like, what the hell? How do you even do it? And so I watched a few YouTube videos and I figured out that you've got to nail the box within the box. Alright, another go. And she sweeps too quick sometimes. This is awful. That should have been a good hit. One more bed. I want to kill her. I've got 9 beds, there's no excuse. Dude. Yes! I did it! And ladies and gentlemen, that is how it's done. Hang on. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how it's done. That is how it's done. Now for the real test. Right. You need your hitbox on, it's vital. You need it on. Alright. This is the real test though. I placed the block there for some reason. So, this is quite complicated. And I'm not going to bother trying to explain it. Well, I will explain it. We've spawned in the east. We're heading west. This way is like north or south. Either of those ways is north or south. And we basically got to place that there. Then head up here. We've got to get up here for safety. Alright. We've got to get up here for safety. Uh-oh. See what I mean? Like, it's not safe. She fires fireballs and tries to swoop and knock you off. And I should... look here, like that. Alright, I'm starting over. Yeah, in reality, though, I wouldn't be able to start over like this. It's a good thing that, like, there's this map for practicing. I don't know the name of the map. You'd have to look it up. Look up, if you do want to do this, if you want to find all the maps, you need to look up speedrunning, minecraftspeedrunning.com, and then you'll find the maps there. I'm not linking it. You'll have to figure it out yourself. I posted something like yesterday, and I had someone questioning me about it, and it's like I did say in the video, if the person had cared to watch, like I said, you got to download CurseForge. But like, yeah, whatever. Like I can't be bothered with explaining things to people. That's just me though, man. I'm not a teachy kind of YouTuber. I don't want to teach anyone anything. I want to just crack on and play the game myself. So, my bad. If that's upsetting to you, I understand, but it is how it is with me, you know? Alright, anyway, so, because we're here, she should begin to perch over from this angle. And then there should be a clear indication as to when she's perching. And she will spin around that pillar down there. I need to be ready in case she does try to fire a fireball. Right, it didn't hit me, but it was fucking close. Excuse my language, I'm awful for swearing. Alright, anyway, let's see if we can nail this with the good music. I want the good music playing. Alright, so come on, perch Ender Dragon. You sexy lady. I'm being so freaking sexist, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just because I'm in a good mood. I've had a lot of sugar. I've been eating chocolate. Dragon Breath's gone. Is another fireball coming our way? We'll know when she launches because we'll hear it. She's taking a long time to perch. Come on. Alright, so she's going around there. Is she perching? No. We've got to time this right as well, because if we go too early, she'll fire a fireball into the fountain. Alright, I think now. Does she go for a second spin? Yeah, okay, that's definitely a perch. Right. Okay. Now we've got to figure out which side she's going to land by figuring out where she's spinning like before. Right, this way. Damn it. Okay, I did some damage. That was... I don't even remember crafting beds, bro. That was pretty techie on my part. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, so that's all I'm doing in this practice video. Because I, usually don't even manage to anticipate the perch. And I don't do any damage, never mind what I've just done, so... You know. Anyway, let's talk a load. I like this song. Let's talk over this song. I don't know why I decided to have a drink of Pepsi at that point. Yep. But anyway, can you even one cycle, bruh? The answer for me is yeah, if I've got 9 beds, I pulled it off. I pulled it off with 9 beds, but 5 beds, no way. It's too difficult. But there you have it. That's me attempting to one cycle, and when we get the proper speed run in, you're gonna see me one cycle the shit out of that motherfucking Ender Dragon. Alright? Love you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.